Okay, so tonight these little guys are gonna go spend their first night out in the big hen house. They are not going back into the house tonight. So we are gonna introduce them to our coop and our big hens. Hey everyone, here we are, week 4 and 5 for these little guys, and they have gotten too big and too smelly to be going back in the house at night. So we have taken them from the run here, and we are splitting our temporary coop off from the big hens, and we've left the big gate here and some wire to make sure that they're good and safely separated, but they can see each other and get used to each other, and they will spend their nights in here until they're large enough to be introduced to the hens all together. So we wanted to make sure they've got some heat because they are not fully feathered yet. We are in the middle of July here, so temperatures aren't too bad overnight, so we don't anticipate any issues with that. Obviously, we made sure they've got a good food supply and a water supply, and yeah, we're doing this. It's a good way for them to socialize with the other hens, and the big hens will get used to seeing them milling around, and yeah, it's exciting. We've got a camera set up here so we can monitor them overnight if we want to check in. And so this is just a shot of our camera. Right now it's just set up on motion, so as these guys bounce around it's going to track all over the place. But this will just a cheap little security camera, easy little app. Just lets me check in on them in the middle of the night, or if I'm watching a movie and I don't want to go out and check on them, I can just kind of peek in, make sure they're okay. And then if we have any little jailbreakers, I can catch how they're getting out and secure it up a little better. In the background there, you'll see some of the hens are already checking them out. The little chicks aren't quite sure what to make of the big hens, so this is a great opportunity for them to get used to each other, more or less. So here's the carrier we've been using to move these guys in and out of the house at night to the run. We have another cage slightly larger than this one that they've been living in the house. They have definitely outgrown them. So we're going to go ahead and leave it in here for the night, though, so that they have a nice safe space and something they're familiar with to go back into if yeah, for any reason they're not feeling too confident. And we got a little bit of a, sorry folks, got a little distracted by the little fight that was going on there. These guys have started to square off with each other and figure out their pecking order. So if you're moving your chicks out, we like to set up perches for them so that they get used to perching, and they've already taken to it. A few of them really love being up on the perches, so that's good practice for them for when they're in the big coop. We are working on finishing our main coop here. Right now they're just in the workshop. This is a temporary setup while we get their barn and their coop set up for them. So yeah, hopefully they'll make use of these sticks. So if you're moving your guys out, make sure you throw some sticks in there for them and give them lots of things to climb around and play on, keep themselves busy till they can get back outside in the morning. Yeah, we're going to give these guys a little snack and close this thing up for the night and go inside, and we'll check in on them in a couple hours. Check in on the cameras. Come here, chickie, 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 chickie. Chickie, 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 chickies. Chickie, chickie, chickies. Come on, chickie, chickies. This will make them nice and sleepy. And hopefully they'll settle in for the night. Oh, hey, little teeth. Look at that. There you go, Ducky, get you some. So they're getting ready to go to bed, but they were crying an awful lot. It's a new place and strange to them. So they were all setting off that same little alarm. So we're just in here spending a few minutes with them and calming them down, letting them get settled back in so that they can get a good night's sleep. Oh. It's the only problem with raising chicks from hatching like that is that they bond to you instead of a mother hen. So when they're nervous or scared or cold, they look to their humans for comfort and each other. This guy's gonna sleep right here. This is our little rooster, Bruce. He's being extra cuddly right now. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna tuck these guys in and get to bed. Check on them in the morning. Get them back into the run.